Hello friends, Jibson here. Welcome back to Football Manager 24. Welcome back to Català FC and the Català Only Challenge. We are approaching the end of the season. We have 8 games left to play. We have a 10-game lead here at the top of the table, and we have a match against the team that is tied for second and that is chasing us. They are just behind on, the results between these two teams. But Hercules Alicante will be next. We've already played them in a live com this year. Last time we played them back in September, it was a 1-0 win to us away. Now we play them at home. They are trying to chase us. A win would extend our lead over them to 13 points. If they win, they will be just 7 points behind us with 7 to play. So a lot to play for here. We won last time out against Torrent 5-1. So, of course, couldn't keep a clean sheet again. But Soldevila had a brace. Javi Hernandez had a brace. Sander Bayero got one late. They got one goal as well. So why don't we just, without further ado, jump into our one match today against Hercules Alicante. The team pretty much picks itself at this point. Iker Alvarez in goal, Arumi, Resta, Villanova, Astals across the back four, Soldevila and Bayero at defensive mid, Hernandez as our number 10, still playing as that Enganche, Kopotun on the left, inside forward, Reches on the right, inverted winger, Peke Polo leads the line as our advanced forward, coming out in our low press, highline low press tactic. Extended highlights today since we're just seeing the one match. So here is the kickoff highlight. Hopefully we can avoid conceding at the very least here. It should just tick over into the next highlight though. Eventually. Speculative cross in is cleared away as they get possession. They are on the counter there, but no, it comes to nothing in the end. Again, playing here on the Saturday of the match weekend before the rest of the league will play tomorrow. This has been decided to be the biggest game of the weekend in the league, so we get the special Saturday time slot, of course. Corner here, Reches is going to take it with his left foot towards the near post. Villanova collects it back to Hernandez, who sends it out to Bayero, switches the field of play. A decent shot as their goalie tips it behind for another corner. A pretty good chance there for us. Stalls now for another chance. Resta gets his head on it, but it goes harmlessly over the bar. Still 0-0. As a highlight opens up to them here now from a throw-in deep in our territory. They are keeping possession against us pretty well here in the 9th minute. A shot comes in, but it's deflected by Soldevila. Back for a corner for them. They have a right-footed player standing over it who's going to send it in. Iker Alvarez comes out to claim the ball assertively as we get possession back off the corner. So far, I'm not so impressed. They have a highlight here. They have much more of the possession than us, which is very unlike us, especially at home. Good save there from Alvarez, and that was the whole highlight off the free kick. But yeah, we only have 45% possession here. Several highlights in a row have come to them, so I think there's a very good chance here that we are going to take the game to them and try to press them a little bit more. We are just not dominating the game by default, unfortunately. Poor pass in, though. Polo has it. Sends it back to Soldevila as our players get forward. Poor pass from Kopotun gives them possession, but then he manages to win possession back. Bayero out to the right for Reches. Holds up the ball. Sends it in across to Arumi, who's coming in on the left as a left fullback. Polo ends up having a very poor header in the end and is offsides anyway. So the highlight comes to nothing. I would like to make them run around a little bit more so we can just jump up to our high press tactic, at least for a little while, at least until we score. The possession was ticking back in our favor a decent amount. We're now at 54%, which is good to see. A draw here isn't the end of the world. Of course, we want to win this one, but a draw would be an acceptable result, although I do think we are such a better team that there's no reason why we shouldn't be winning this game, although we are creating almost no chances here in the early going, and it's another highlight for them off of a corner. Sends it in. Looks like a roomie might have got a head on it. Not cleared out all the way. It pinballs around in the box. Riches finally clears it with his head. Kopotun picks it up, and now we are on the break potentially. He holds it up. We maintain possession. That was very conservative. No, there is no highlight for us there, but we stay in this one. We stay level, 0-0. Arumi with the throw-in to Soldavila. Up to Kopotun. Backs up the defender. Back to Arumi. Pulls in Hernandez on the volley with his left foot. Sends it past Carlos. The goal will stand. What an outstanding goal from us. Arumi just left with so much time on the ball. Can pick exactly who he wanted to pass to. Kopotun is pressed. Arumi has it. Nobody closes him down. And Hernandez just blasts it off the volley into the back of the net. And we are up 1-0. But another highlight has started immediately here off of the restart. Hopefully we don't give this lead away immediately here as Riches almost wins possession back. They maintain possession, though. This time he does win it back off of the interception. Holds it up, tries to take on their left back with the dribble, works it down towards the byline, gets it across, and Javi Hernandez scores his second goal in as many minutes here. And we have doubled our lead. 2-0 right at the end of the first half. Very solid from us. You got to say they've got to be disappointed with how their team has played just in this last few minutes. They went from being in a very strong position to having basically an unsurmountable lead here. Start of the second half here. No more highlights after our goal in the first half. I have dropped our possession or our mentality down to balanced. I've dropped our line of engagement and our pressing intensity because some of our guys were looking a little too tired for my liking, so I'd like to see if I can save the legs a little bit. And I made the sub to bring on Tonio, of course, at left back. Highlight here in the 61st minute as we are just maintaining possession here, but now Kopotun is trying to dribble at their right back, pulls it back for Soldavila, Baero in the middle, out to Astalz, our right back. Good switch of play. Astalz takes it to the byline, just puts it across the face of goal, and Polo pounces. Their defense and their goalie react too slowly, and Polo extends our lead to 3-0. Really great passing play from us, just to recycle it around to Astalz, who is left all alone, gets to the byline, puts it just straight across the goal. It would have been very difficult for someone to clear that. The only option was for us to put it into the back of the net. A 90-ish% chance to score there on the XG. Very good from us, and 3-0. As the time is continuing to tick away here. Make a couple of more subs here, I think. Maybe some attacking players. Hernandez is really tired, but he's got 2 goals. I think I'll leave him in for a little while longer. Baero is tired. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to bring Moles on, but he's our only defensive mid option anymore. Bustamante can come on for Kopotun. Highlight here from us, or at least we have the ball, after we just made a couple of those substitutions. I think they just took effect maybe in that last stoppage of play. Astalz has it, back to Villanova. We are in no rush here. We're okay to just sit on the possession in our own half here. as they're trying to win it back, and we punish them with a piercing run here from Bustamante. Plenty of room in on that left side. Back to Tonio. Gives it back to him, who sprints to the byline, across back to Hernandez. The shot there is blocked. The chance for his hat trick is not going to come this time. Some possession here from them in the 79th minute. Let's see if we can keep a clean sheet or if we are going to give it in our standard 1 goal per game. This time Alvarez makes a great save. As they are starting to dominate the possession here at the end of this game, I'm okay with it as long as we continue to be solid defensively. They still have it here. Looks like that shot was blocked. Not sure if that was the shot from the highlight as they continue to recycle the possession. They cycle it around outside of the box. That shot did not miss by much, but it was speculative at best. And Iker Alvarez off the goal kick. Another highlight starts immediately as we lose possession off of the goal kick. They are coming at us here again. Playing pretty casually here, unfortunately. We have the lead, and that is going to be the clean sheet gone. Javi Moreno scores. We are now just up 3-1. Again, it should be enough, but disappointing to not keep a clean sheet yet again. Time is ticking down here. 3 minutes of added time. It's just disappearing. We are now over the 3 minutes. We're into 4 minutes, but that should be it. If there's a goal that comes from this, I'd be surprised. This should just be the end of game highlight here. Bustamante dribbling it around, passes it to Tonio, sends it in. They get possession, but the referee blows the final whistle, and Català FC defeat Hercules Alicante by a score of 3-1 and take a commanding 13-point lead at the top of the table. I've continued ahead until the next day after our match to see the results, and as you can see, Saint-Andrew have also lost. They lost at home 1-0, so they stay on 54 points. Valencia B have won, so they jump up to 54 points. But now, with 7 matches to play, we have a 13-point lead at the top of the table, and barring a disastrous bottle job on the likes that I have never seen. We have basically wrapped up this season as the champions here and will be going up to the next division. So whenever that happens, whenever we have a chance to clinch is when I will join back in. We still haven't gotten our youth intake, so that will be the next episode. Will be as many matches as it takes to clinch first place and a look at the next the next round of youth players, or our first round of youth players, really, here in this first season. And we will get a look at how many of them can hopefully contribute sooner rather than later. But I will leave it here. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this shorter episode, just the one match. But I will see you in the next one. Please like and comment. Please, it helps with the engagement and getting more eyes on these videos, which I would really appreciate here as I'm just starting my journey here as a creator. And please subscribe to be notified when new videos come out. I am still working off of one new video each weekday. I've been enjoying having my bonus episodes, my Oakland Athletics rebuilds over on Out of the Park Baseball 26 have been really fun. So if you have any interest in American baseball, please go take a look at that series, as well as my Montreal Rogues series that I've been doing in parallel to this series. I've been really enjoying it, and it's been a fun season over there so far. So, yep, take care. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.